Cardinals and the Saints. Nothing of like huge consequence here, but just to get the news in. Trevor Penning, who is a first-round bust at tackle for the Saints, shifting into guard. He's out for this game, as is pass rusher Chase Young for New Orleans. I actually like the Saints offensive line a lot if it's fully healthy, especially the first-round tackle, Kelvin Banks. I kind of think they're up against it in this game here. And I know that some sharp money is on the New Orleans Saints here. I disagree. We'll see what happens when the game is played with Arizona and New Orleans. For Tampa and Atlanta, Darnell Mooney is inactive for the Falcons. If you had him in your fantasy lineups, get him out. He is not playing with the shoulder injury. My guess is he'll make his season debut next week. He hurt his shoulder about 3 weeks ago in training camp for Atlanta. For Tampa, Chris Godwin and Jalen McMillan are out as expected, as is Tristan Wirfs. So Tampa up against it a little bit here from an offensive line and a skill position perspective. Expect Emeka Egbuka, the first-round rookie from Ohio State, to start opposite Mike Evans at wide receiver. I like both of them today against a shaky Falcons secondary, and Mike Evans has owned A.J. Terrell throughout their careers when they have gone head-to-head. For the Jaguars and the Panthers, Sam has said consistently throughout the show that the Jaguars keep getting bet. I actually got asked by somebody just like 20 minutes, what's happening in this betting market? Ike Ekwonu, who's Carolina's left tackle, is out. He had an appendectomy about a little less than 2 weeks ago. He is not good to go. He will not be playing today for the Carolina Panthers up against Josh Hines, Allen, Travon Walker, and the Jaguars pass rush. No Ike Ekwonu today for Carolina. All four running backs are up for the Jaguars. ETN, Bigsby, and the two rookies, Bashal Tutin and LaQuint Allen, all will play today for Jacksonville. Bengals and the Browns. Jermaine Burton is out for Cincinnati. He was their third-round pick last year out of Alabama. Why does this matter? The name that I want everybody to remember for fantasy and for prop bets is Mitchell Tinsley, who is a star for Cincinnati in the preseason. He looks like the real deal now. Chase and Higgins are in front of him, obviously, as is Chase Brown, who the running back who will catch passes. Just keep an eye on Mitchell Tinsley just for prop bets moving forward here with Jermaine Burton out today for Cincinnati. Dolphins and the Colts in Indianapolis, as expected. Jalen Wright, who is the backup running back to Devon Achane, he is out. And Darren Waller, who was signed off the scrap heap after a year of retirement, he is out for the Miami Dolphins at tight end. Ollie Gordon, who is the Oklahoma State rookie, he will be the number 2 running back behind Devon Achane. And I said after the Miami drafted Ollie Gordon in April, he's going to be their goal line back this year. Like, Jalen Wright is not like a big body. Achane is not a big body. Ollie Gordon can move the pile. I think you'll see him be Miami's short yardage and goal line back. And Tyler, just check something for me, please. When I did my show on WFAN earlier this morning, we knew Darren Waller was going to be out. BetMGM, the People's Sportsbook, they're making it legendary by continuing to list Darren Waller in the anytime touchdown market, even though he was basically ruled out 2 days ago. If he is still listed at BetMGM, bet Julian Hill to score a touchdown. Not that he's definitely going to score, but the price is wrong. You know what? To quote Happy Gilmore. Because Waller's not playing in the game. So check that out at BetMGM. Commies and the Giants. I'm a Giants fan. I would love to see the Giants win. Sam likes the Giants. A lot of people I respect and like the Giants. Andrew Thomas is not playing today, their star left tackle. And he, to me, is the piece of the Jenga tower. You pull it out, the whole son of a bitch comes crumbling down. I want the Giants to win. I hope they cover for Sam and for everybody that bet them. That is worrisome that Andrew Thomas is out today for Big Blue. Steelers and the Jets. Alan Lazard is out for the Jets. Why does that matter? The Jets have a rookie receiver named Arian Smith, who's a burner who can get down the field. It's like the only thing Justin Fields does well is throw a deep ball. I'm not suggesting bet Arian Smith like to do anything of significance, but I think that he will be the deep threat today for the New York Jets. And last night, the Pittsburgh Steelers gave Cam Hayward an extra $3 million to ensure he would play. He will start for Pittsburgh today. Elijah Vera Tucker out for the season at right guard for the Jets. I think that's going to be a problem today for Justin Fields and this Jets offense. Last notes for the early slate of games. Patriots and Raiders. Christian Gonzalez out as expected, their number 1 corner, which helps the matchup for Brock Bowers. Will Campbell will play today for the New England Patriots at left tackle. They need him going up against Max Crosby. And how about this? Raheem Mostert is a healthy scratch today for the Raiders at running back, which means that it is wheels up big time, not that it wasn't already, on Ashton Genty to receive like all the touches today in the Raiders backfield. to the late slate of games. Titans and the Broncos, nothing of any significance expected in this game. Niners and Seahawks, we told you earlier, Christian McCaffrey is expected to play. Jawan Jennings will play today as well for San Francisco. Lions and the Packers, Micah Parsons will play, but on a limited basis. Jaden Reed and Dontavian Wicks being called game-time decisions. I don't think either will play for the Packers, but keep that in mind 90 minutes before kickoff. Reed and Wicks, both questionable on the injury report. We got a couple pieces of news on the Rams-Texans game to bring you that all came out in about the last 20 minutes, both on the side of the Houston Texans. Number one, Nick Chubb is expected to serve as Houston's bell cow running back today. I'll believe it when I see it. They have Damian Pierce behind him, and then rookie Woody Marks. I like Woody Marks a lot, just given the state of this backfield. We don't know when Joe Mixon's going to be back, if at all, for the Texans. And Nick Chubb, obviously, his best days behind him. And with Christian Kirk and Braxton Berrios both out for the Texans receiving core, Ian Rappaport just tweeting of NFL media, Xavier Hutchinson will see more snaps today in the Texans receiving group. I would not look past rookie Jalen Noel, who played collegiate ball with Jaden Higgins, the other rookie wide receiver for Houston. Jalen Noel getting some passes out of the slot for the Texans. And then Ravens and the Bills. Tre'Davious White not expected to play for Buffalo. I don't like this Bills secondary going up against Lamar and the Ravens offense. And Isaiah Likely should return to the lineup next week for Baltimore, but Baltimore's tight end will miss today's game. Mark Andrews obviously will draw the lion's share of targets at tight end. And those are the actives and inactives and everything you needed to know from a betting and a fantasy standpoint.